Hello and welcome to the lecture on cloud migration and hybrid integration scenarios. I'm happy to have you in this lecture. The objective of this lecture is to help you understand cloud migration and hybrid integration scenarios in detail. So without wasting other moment, let's dive deep into the subject. So in this lecture, we will explore one of the most common and high value use cases seen in today's IT landscape, which is nothing but the cloud migration and the hybrid integration. This topic is basically extremely relevant because almost every organization is either moving from on-prem system to the cloud or operating in a hybrid environment or planning a multi-cloud strategy. So before we talk about how Boomi fits in, we must understand the business context and challenges associated with this modern IT architecture. So what is cloud migration? So cloud migration refers to the process of moving applications, data and workloads from on-premise system to the cloud, one cloud provider to another. Let's say cloud to cloud migration, they are moving from one cloud to other cloud provider, or a legacy platform to a modern cloud applications. So the examples include migrating from an on-prem Oracle to an SQL server database to AWS RDS, moving from SAP ECC on-prem to SAP S4 HANA Cloud, replacing a legacy CRM system with Salesforce, moving data from local file servers to cloud storage like Azure Blob or AWS S3. So the cloud migration is not just a lift and shift method of the application. It requires basically careful handling of data, interfaces, connectivity, security, and continuity during and after the migrations. And why organization migrate to the cloud? The companies migrate to the cloud for many well-known reasons. First is it want to reduce the infrastructure cost. It increase flexibility and scalability. It want to improve performance and reliability. It want to access this modern SaaS application, or it want to enable the remote work or global access. It reduce dependency on the legacy systems. Also, it want to improve the speed of innovation. This shift brings integration challenges that must be solved properly. Let's understand the challenges during the cloud migration. Cloud migration involves several complexities such as how to transfer large amount of data securely, how to synchronize data during the migration window, how to ensure both old and new system run in parallel, how to avoid the downtime, how to handle format differences and transformations, how to prevent inconsistency, how to rebuild the old interfaces in the new cloud world. This is where an iPaaS platform like Boomi becomes a very key enabler. Let's understand how Boomi helps in cloud migration. Boomi provides a smooth, secure and automated way to manage migration activities. Its capabilities basically help organization in various things. First is extract and load data. So Boomi can connect to an on-premise database, legacy systems and cloud APIs to extract structured or unstructured data. It can help in clean, validate and transform the data. So using Boomi's visual mapping and transformation feature, the migration team can standardize the fields, map legacy data formats, clean invalid or duplicate values, apply business rules or enrich the data. They can also load into the new cloud system. Boomi can write into modern cloud systems such as SAP S4 HANA Cloud, NetSuite, Salesforce, Workday, AWS, Azure and GCP services, and any other with API connector support. It also helps with real-time or scheduled synchronization. Boomi ensures both old and new systems stay in sync during the migration phase, so the business does not face disruptions. Next is parallel run with zero downtime. Business can run both systems side by side until the cloud system is fully ready. Then you have automated cutover. Boomi can schedule a final migration job during a cutover weekend or switch live data flow to the new platform. Then Boomi can help in reusable integration components. Once the migration is complete, the same integration logic can be reused for production use, ongoing operation or future cloud expansions as well. Let's understand what is hybrid integration. Hybrid integration refers to connecting cloud and on-prem systems in a single architecture. Today, almost every enterprise runs a hybrid landscape because not all applications can be moved to the cloud, right? The legacy systems need to still connect with modern SaaS applications. Some data must remain on-prem for regulatory reasons. Performance sensitive workloads remain local. The multi-cloud strategies are become also very common. And what are the examples of the hybrid integration? The on-prem SAP ECC connecting with the Salesforce, local databases connecting with Azure SaaS, on-prem application exchanging data with AWS Lambda functions, internal HR system syncing with Workday, on-prem manufacturing system feeding data to the cloud analytics platform. So these are the examples of hybrid integration. And why hybrid integration is challenging? So enterprise face many difficulties such as securely connecting local system with cloud endpoints, dealing with firewalls, proxies and internal networks, maintaining performance and latency, ensuring consistent data formats across various systems, handling multiple protocols REST, SOAP, JDBC, SFTP, MQ and etc. Maintaining different authentication models. Then you have to monitor the distributed environment, maintaining reliability when networks are unstable. To solve these challenges, organizations require an integration platform that basically solves this cloud native and on-prem deployments. So how Boomi supports hybrid integration? Well, Boomi is designed for ground up to handle hybrid integration scenarios. First is the local runtime, formerly known as Atoms. This can be installed inside the customer's data center. This allows Boomi to connect securely to internal databases, internal ERP, file servers, legacy apps, manufacturing systems, and internal APIs. Then Boomi also has cloud runtimes for cloud-to-cloud integration. Process can run fully in the cloud. Then you have hybrid deployments, mix of both. Customer can run some integration on local runtimes and others in cloud runtimes. Then they have firewall safety connectivity. Local runtimes use outbound only connections, which means no firewall changes, no inbound ports, secured communication with Boomi platform. They have multi-protocol connectivity as well. So Boomi supports all relevant integration patterns: real-time, batch, event-driven, APIs, file-based and messaging queues. The last one is the central monitoring for all environments. Even though processes run in multiple locations, monitoring is unified in the Boomi platform. Next, let's look at the real-time example for the hybrid integration scenario. The scenario is on-prem SAP ECC and the Salesforce CRM. So here is a business need. A company wants to integrate customer record between SAP ECC on-prem and a Salesforce in the cloud. What are the challenges? SAP ECC cannot be migrated immediately and the Salesforce need real-time customer updates. The connectivity from cloud to on-prem is restricted and data must remain secure. So how Boomi solve this? So you can install a local runtime on-prem near SAP ECC, use SAP connectors for iDocs or BAPIs, and then use SAP Salesforce connector for object operations. Then you can do a real-time sync uses Boomi APIs or event triggers, and all the monitoring done through Boomi platform and no firewall changes needed. The interface can later be reused when SAP migrates to S/4HANA Cloud as well. So this is a classic hybrid architecture which solved elegantly by the Boomi platform. Next, let's look at the real-time example from a cloud migration scenario. So here's a scenario: migrating from legacy CRM to Salesforce. The organization wants to move all customer and sales data from an old on-prem CRM system to a Salesforce system. So steps using the Boomi basically is to connect to the legacy CRM database, extract full data sets, customer leads, order, activities, clean and transform data using Boomi mappings, load data into Salesforce object, ensure both systems synchronize during parallel run, perform final cutover load, and decommission the old CRM after the go live. And what is the result? Fast, secure migration with zero manual data handling. Then they have cloud-to-cloud integration scenarios. So Boomi also widely used in basically cloud-to-cloud migrations and integration scenarios such as Workday to ServiceNow, NetSuite to Shopify, Salesforce to AWS, Redshift, Oracle Cloud to Azure Analytics, HubSpot to Google BigQuery. This is not a very common scenario because organizations use multiple SaaS apps for different business functions. And what are the benefits of using Boomi for migration and hybrid integration? So Boomi provides the following benefits: faster migration projects, reduce manual data handling, no need for complicated firewall settings, highly secured connectivity, centralized control and monitoring, reusable components for future projects, low code with pre-built connectors, smooth handling of large data volumes, guaranteed data consistency, proven patterns used across thousands of customers. So you see, cloud migration and hybrid integration are at the heart of modern digital transformation. Almost every company faces the challenges of connecting the legacy systems, cloud applications, multiple platforms, and distributed environments. So Boomi simplifies this complexity by offering, secure connectivity, flexible deployment, multi-cloud support, pre-built accelerators, and low-code integration. Through these capabilities, Boomi enables companies to modernize faster, reduce cost, and build a connected business landscape. I hope you are now familiar with cloud migration and hybrid integration scenarios. Well, that's the end of the session, so let's wrap it up. By now, I should be able to explain cloud migration and hybrid integration scenarios in your own terms. Thank you so much for your attention listening till the end. I wish you a fantastic day. Bye and take care.